Melissa and I had both been dancing in different companies throughout Chicago. We had been participating in every festival that you possibly could. There were some for emerging artists and some that were more closed, like invitation only, but we found that there weren't really any festivals that were kind of in the mid-range. And so we said, let's do one. And then we did.
It was 2010, and the stock market crash in 2008 had a big ripple effect on the arts and opportunities, especially for smaller companies, for independent artists. And after a few experiences of, trying to get your work on stage and then everything falls apart, or just wanting to have those opportunities, all of these kind of different sort of economic factors and factors in the arts community, and for ourselves too, as individuals and working professionals, we thought, this is a time where we can see all the resources coming together and we can just try it and see what happens.
We knew the cost, it's so cost prohibitive to produce your own show. And there are so many things that, as an audience member, nobody has any idea what goes into that. Finding rehearsal space, paying dancers for rehearsals. If you're going to write a grant, you need photos that are good. You need videos that are good. And that's only, you have to be on stage to get those things. And so that was one of the things that we wanted to provide for artists, because these artists, they need an opportunity to perform so they can get these things, so they can apply for grants, so they can produce their work, so they can get an audience.
Because it was just a small scale event, at the time we started with one weekend, we didn't need to provide a whole infrastructure like, we didn't need a marketing director. We didn't have to, plan for years of space. We could really just focus on the production. So for the first years, we were really fortunate to get enough individual donations and ticket sales to make it happen. That's not ideal. You want the funding to just roll in, but we did it and it happened. One of the things that was really exciting after the first year, that the first year showed us, was kind of the sense of community and the sense of experience. Just everybody coming together and having a wonderful time was so special and such a surprise in a way that that became part of the energy and the appeal for the event. So after a few years, we were able to cut the submission fee and just focus on, how we would bring people together to really have a vibrant
experience.
Vibrant experience.
I remember that. Again, having been a part of it with you guys for so long, I remember that journey. Were outside of Chicago companies always a part of it?
Yes.
They were, okay.
Yes.
And that was always your plan, that you wanted it to be something that was kind of a nationwide opportunity, but for Chicago to see dance.
Yes. So, this is a one-of-a-kind thing. You're not going to see this lineup anywhere ever again. So people from all over the country, along with these amazing Chicago artists. So it's a really special mix. And for example, Becca Levy from Jacksonville Dance Theater and Jim Morrow, they met that first year and they've been best friends ever since.
Love it.
And they've collaborated with each other. They've set choreography on each other's groups. They live in totally different places of the world, but they found and cultivated this friendship over the years. And then the following year, one of her dancers submitted a piece. And the following year, one of his dancers submitted a piece. So we have this group, that this family just keeps on growing.